Hello, everyone. I hope everyone's having a great night. I just wanted to kind of talk to you about a few things because I just wanted to make a few things known so that way everybody can understand a little bit more. A lot of this is just full bull hockey. Okay, number one. Let's talk about that $10,000 that Chris Watts got out of his retirement fund. That supposedly he doesn't know what happened to it. Like, I don't know. I thought she was gonna pay the mortgage. I didn't know. I didn't even pay attention to all that. Okay, man. Okay. All right. Well, Miss Nicole Kessinger opened up her company, the Sacha Consulting LLC, on the 8th of March 2008. When did he get that? Oh, yeah, in March. Where did it really go? I'm assuming to that, seeing as, let me ask you something. Do you think that the most materialistic individual, if they were already behind and they got, the money to catch up, but that they would risk the home that their children, who by all accounts was a wonderful mother, do you think they would risk, I don't know, losing their home? I'm going to say a big fat no. I'm also going to say that Chris himself said she was mailing it to the wrong address, I don't know what was going on. But then he said in the same breath, she would just, message me and be like, hey, I need you to pay the mortgage today. And I'd be like, okay. Okay. So he paid the mortgage, just like I assumed. The next thing, the financial troubles. That's the thing. That they want you to feel like it's for financial troubles, that they want to spin it like it was Shanann. Shanann was such this big spender. But what I find funny is the Anadarko gift cards. Okay, first off, it's obviously an Anadarko prepaid card because if it wasn't, he wouldn't be going on a Chase Bank where the Chase Bank prepaid if it wasn't a prepaid card. Nicole Kessinger said that she told him twice to get a separate bank account. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say that he told Shanann that he was getting cut hours and that his paycheck was going down. And from a certain point, he started putting most of his money into the prepaid card. Because remember, Nicole Kessinger said herself, you can just do for this percent to go into it and that into your other, that way you have everything covered. This case has so many twists and turns. Okay, so furthermore on that point, and then I'll go to the next thing. Nicole Kessinger, she was like on target with their finances. Like, she knew how much Shanann made, she knew how much he made, she knew that it was just, they were living way above their means because that was like the biggest house she ever seen. Like, she didn't know. But she knew that they had a big old price tag. Okay. It was like an attack on Shanann. You could really tell the disdain from towards Shanann from her by the way that she talked about her. She's like, oh, the only thing that she said that was even remotely decent about her, I was under the impression that she was a good mom. I would just, if I would have known the truth, you knew. You were mad because y'all had been together since whenever. And he didn't tell you. He did it after y'all got together. Which tells me that he helped you get a job. Or people lied about when you started. Because I think that it's possible that that money for that accounting thing was a company that you opened. A company you opened, but was done as like a payment for something. I think you were supposed to be helping. I'm trying to think of how I'm supposed to say it. All I'm saying is if Shanann knew that the mortgage was bad. Shanann is a Capricorn woman, okay? My husband is a Capricorn. Capricorns are very, very workforce, making sure all the bills are paid, making sure everything's in order. They are materialistic, but if it becomes between something they want and something they need, they pick something they need over something they want. And that's just the bottom line of it. And furthermore, all the places that Chris Watts and Nicole Kessinger went, supposedly for doing safe things at work. Bullshit. Bullshit. So, you get money, extra money for doing what you're supposed to do. Because that's like your job, is to make sure that it's safe. So, doesn't really make too much sense. And even so, there's no way that money could cover Vandermeer, the Mopar Mile Nationals, or some shit like that, going out to eat at fancy restaurants every night that y'all are together, buying crystals. What else did y'all do? Let's see. Oh, where else did they go? They went to the sand dunes. They went to, and there's another thing I got to tell y'all. So, when she's talking to Agent Kevin, what's his last name? Can't think of it right now. But Kevin Kovac. There we go. When she's talking to him about the camping trip, this is literally her sentence. I'm pretty sure I got ice because I like to re-up on ice every time I go camping. So, what the heck? So, you like to re-up on ice every time you go camping? So, you keep the ice from the last trip? Or are you talking about meth, which is what Kovac was talking about? What's happening in that area? It's very, very bad for meth manufacturers. Very, very bad there. I don't know. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but I'm a little aggravated. I'm aggravated that Shanann's name keeps getting drugged through the mud like she was some money-hungry, lacking of responsibility woman, when all arrows point to her being pretty freaking hardworking. Alright, so now we're going to go to the next thing I want to introduce to y'all. Do y'all see this name right here? This Frederick police officer, Kenneth Dahl. Let's talk about Kenneth Dahl. Want to know who Kenneth Dahl is related to? Or the Dahls are related to? They are related to the Kessingers. Yes. So tell me why he went to go pick up the security footage and why he was allowed to work on this case. I just want to know why someone that's related to Nicole Kessinger, if that is her real name, I don't know. Pretty sure I know which one's her real name, but I'm not going to talk about that one. But tell me why. And Kenneth Dahl has a dad who is hang on. He works oh my God, geosciences. He's from Wyoming, which is where Nicole Kessinger is originally from, which is also where Trent Bolt is originally from. I think they are twins. Just my opinion. I don't think they're cousins. I think they're twins. And I think Chris Watts had a relationship with both of them. Another thing I wanted to talk about is Taylor Welch. How come we never seen her, number one? Number two, how come her name doesn't say witness just like Nate's? How come it says subject like Chris's? Not right there, because that's where he was arrested because of that. She was a suspect as well. Taylor Welch. Also, she was on a different thing than the other ones. So, see subject, Christopher Lee Watts. Victim, individual. Witness, subject. Everybody else is a witness. It says witness. Why does it say subject? Because there's no way that she's a subject of this report, because this report is about the cameras, right? I'm just saying, guys, something's not right about the whole situation. And the cop, he was like, wait, not the cop, but Dwayne Kessinger, Nicole's dad, he was like, wait, Nick, you're talking above your weight class, is what he was going to say. You're speaking above your weight class. When he was trying to get her to say if she didn't know that Shanann was pregnant and all that. I also think that that's the thing. I think that the other individual that was helping was the tech people at the police station. I mean, everybody can judge what they want, say what they want, do what they want with that information. I just want to know. Or I just want the truth. I think that the truth is deserving. And if we're going to have a system ran like we have, where we have the Open Information Act, where, so that the public can be aware, for research purposes in general, we have this set in place so that if we run into someone that's like this, or so we know, and we don't know what happened, because they're not telling us what happened. They're telling us what they want us to know, bits and pieces. I think that it was a lot bigger than it was made to seem. It was made to seem like financial. But what I think it was a cult initiation. I think that they do, because they want everything. Like, they do. They want you to give up your home. They want you to give up everything to join it. And if one of your family members doesn't want to join it, well, guess what? We'll just get rid of them. Or if you decide you don't want to join it anymore, guess what? They come and kill your family and set you up for murder. All right. Y'all have a great day.